So welcome students. In this question you're given an expression E is equal to 8 power A plus 8 power B minus 3 times 2 power A plus B. So this is an expression in terms of A and B. It's given that the minimum value of this expression is P and it occurs when A is equal to some number alpha and B is equal to some number beta. So if that is so, you're asked to find the perpendicular distance of alpha comma beta from the line x plus y plus 2p is equal to 0. So to find this, effectively you need to find alpha and beta as well as p. It is, what is the minimum value of this? That's one question. And where is it occurring? At what values of A and B does it occur? So let us try to analyze this. So if we can see that this is an expression in A comma B, right? So how do you find the relative minima or maxima of an expression in two variables? So we use partial differentiation, right? If you have a single variable expression, so you can, to find the minimum value, you can find dou e by dE by dx if it is an expression in x. So if you take dE by dx and you equate it to 0, you can find the critical points. So now to find the critical points of this two variable function, I'll find the critical points with respect to A and critical points with respect to B. So the critical points with respect to A are nothing but the points where dou E by dou A is equal to 0. This implies what is meant by dou E by dou A? A partial differentiation of E with respect to A. A partial differentiation of E with respect to A. That is, when you differentiate with respect to A, you have to take B as constant. So let us do the partial differentiation. What is the differentiation of 8 power A? 8 power A ln 2. And what is the differentiation of 8 power B with respect to A? 0, because 8 power B has to be considered as a constant. Minus 3 times 2 power B is a constant into 2 power A. That is 2 power A ln 2 should be equal to 0. So if this is equal to 0, that gives you critical points with respect to A. This implies 8 power A is 2 power 3A into ln 2 is equal to 3 times, ln 8. So this is ln 8, 8 power A ln 8. ln 8 can be written as 3 times ln 2 is equal to 3 times 2 power B plus A times ln 2. So this 3 gets cancelled, ln 2 gets cancelled. So 2 power 3A is equal to 2 power B plus A. This implies 3A is equal to B plus A. That implies 2A is equal to B. This is my first equation. That is, if 2A is equal to B, it leads to the minimum in the direction of A. Obviously, this is not the maximum because there is no relative maximum, because the expression is going to infinity as A tends to a very large number. Similarly, dou E by dou B is equal to 0. Because this expression is symmetric with respect to A and B, so this will give 2B is equal to A. You can simplify and see it. So is there a value of A and B which satisfies both the equations? So obviously if it satisfies, if A and B satisfies both the equations, that will lead to minima with respect to A as well as minima with respect to B. That is the complete local minimum. So what is the point of intersection of this? Obviously the point of intersection is 0, 0. That is A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0. That means according to the given question, this is alpha, this is beta. Alpha and beta 0, 0. Now when alpha and beta 0, 0, what is the minimum value? So P is nothing but, if you put 0, 0, 8 power 0 is 1. 8 power 0 is 1 minus 3. That is equal to minus 1. That is equal to minus 1. So P is equal to minus 1. So you got all the values, all the required values. Just need to find the perpendicular distance of origin from x plus y minus P is minus 1. So minus 2 is equal to 0. So what is the perpendicular distance from origin? Constant term by root of a square plus b square. So perpendicular distance is equal to 2 by root of 1 plus 1, that is root 2, that is equal to root 2. So the perpendicular distance is equal to root 2 units. Thank you.